Hi,
Hey, Chance, how are you today?
I'm phenomenal. How are you?
I'm fantastic, and I just want to say, as a fellow Canadian, how proud we are of you here.
Thank you so much. You're too kind.
Oh,
Thank
please, I have so much to talk to you about, so let's get started. You are so good in Fatman that I understand you were so good on your audition tape that you almost scared the directors not to hire you because they thought you were a little jerk.
I've heard that story. They didn't know how I was gonna be on set because apparently I'm pretty good at being an evil child.
Well, no, you're really good at being an evil child. And I want to ask you, I mean, seriously, playing a role like Billy, how much fun is that, Chance?
Oh my God, it was amazing. You know, Billy is definitely a pretty evil child. Um, he's always been a little bit evil in the manner of making his maids' lives difficult or making his peers' lives difficult.
Yeah,
But he's always kind of been on the edge of pure evilness, and that's because he's compensating for the fact that he doesn't have parents.
right.
His dad is vacationing somewhere with God knows what girlfriend, and his mom abandoned him at a young age. So
Yeah,
he really only has his grandma. So
yeah.
that lump of coal is the slight nudge that pushes him over the edge into, okay, I'm mad, but I don't want to make your life difficult. I want to hire a hitman to try and murder you in cold blood.
Yeah, I mean, and you can't hire anybody better than Walton Goggins. My goodness, like
It's
that guy.
true.
He,
He's
he,
a
he-
fantastic evil person.
he's a fantastic evil person. He's a fantastic nice guy. Like yeah, he is a chameleon. He's so good. I
That's the
wanted
thing that
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, did you channel anybody specifically to play Billy? Because, like I say, you're such a great actor. I really hope you're not anything like him in real life.
I personally don't think I'm like Billy, but my dad might tell you
I
otherwise.
don't think
Um,
so.
I didn't I didn't really channel anyone in particular. I just tried to put myself in Billy's shoes, imagining what it would be like if I was basically raising myself, no parents,
Yeah.
all I have is my grandma, but she can't really take care of me. So I just tried to put myself in his shoes and become Billy.
Yeah. How freeing was it? First of all, you have two directors that you're working with on a project, which is rare. You don't always have, and they're brothers. What's that like to work with two guys at the same time? And how did they kind of, separate what they did on the set?
I actually love talking about that because the one thing that shocks me is I could not imagine doing a movie with my sibling and it going smooth. Like I have a feeling maybe me or them, one of us disagrees on how a scene should play out or how a character should be. So the
Yeah.
fact that they were just so coordinated, it was like they were Siamese twins. They both shared the same vision, they both had the same ideas. So to work with them, it was like a whole different experience. And I have a feeling that, two brothers doing a movie together, it shouldn't go as smooth as it really did.
Yeah, yeah, it's such a great film because it has, it's not the holiday movie that people that, don't think it's all, it's R-rated, first of all. So that tells you something right there. But to see Mel Gibson playing a guy like this, a Santa who's not confident with himself, he's down and out on himself, he can be a bit of a jerk as well. And you don't have, you have a pivotal scene with him, of course. So you didn't really work with him all that much. But what was it like to just have, Mel Gibson on set for you?
It was exciting. It was a dream come true, and it was nerve wracking. I mean, here's the thing I see him for the first time in the lunchroom, and I immediately think to myself, oh God, I'm not ready for this. What
Yeah.
if I make a joke and he doesn't laugh? What if he doesn't like me? What if I say something wrong? And I sat down with him, and he was the nicest guy. He was making the whole lunch table laugh. He was spitting out jokes left and right. He's super down to earth. And, I was trying to over prepare myself up until that moment for so long because I'm going to be acting opposite of a 2 times Academy Award winner.
Right.
When he's in the scene, he's bringing the emotion, the conviction, the breaths. So I'm like a sponge trying to soak up as much as I can from him.
I'm sure. And also, don't forget, too, look, he's a director as well. He's on this project as an actor. So, do you gain anything from him, or did he give you any kind of tips, or did he just kind of keep the director Mel under control?
He kept the director Mel under control from what I could tell, but just working with him were the tips to me. Like he was just being himself. He was being a phenomenal actor. So as I
Yeah.
said, I was like a sponge trying to see the chops in between his lines, the deliveries, bringing the power, the breaths in certain areas. So I was just trying to learn as much from him as possible in the time I had with him.
Yeah, I'm sure. Now, what sets, Billy off is, yes, he gets this lump of coal for Christmas and he's like, that's it. That's it. Santa, you're out of here. This is not warranted. I want to know what the worst gift you ever got that, of course wouldn't make you hire an assassin, but something that maybe you got and you're like, oh, come on, really?
I've been pretty fortunate with gifts over the past 14 years. I don't know if it's a gift I've gotten, but a gift I wanted and didn't get. And I think I was like a 6 or 7-year-old boy, and I really wanted a pet shark. A pet shark was all I wanted.
Yeah.
And I wrote several letters to Santa Claus, just begging him for that pet shark. He never followed through. So
yeah,
this is my revenge to him. Should have given me that shark, Santa.
I guess so. You know what, though? I don't know if you'd have a bathtub big enough to hold that shark, though, right? You'd need a giant swimming pool. Yeah.
Especially 7-year-old me.
Yeah, I'd say. Now, I just got it. We have to talk about A Million Little Things for a couple minutes, if that's okay with you, because I'm a huge fan. Been watching it since day one. I'm with it. I'm so happy that you guys are back next week with season 3. Can't wait. Got to see, how Eddie comes out of that car crash. For you to work on a show like that, first of all, so many great actors that you're working with. I would think, you have so many fantastic scenes with people, but to me, I think you have a very close relationship with James Roday, who plays Gary. Tell me just about that, because to me, it seems like you have this kind of mentor relationship going there.
That you literally took the words right out of my mouth. I've been very fortunate enough to do scenes with James over the past few years. And James is a very generous actor. When he's in a scene with you, I mean, we have an amazing cast, but when he's in a scene with you, he'll let you control the tempo, the mood, and he'll elevate everyone's ability. And I don't know how he does it, but he's phenomenal, and he's such a nice person. Here's the thing, we do tons of takes and tons of angles on the show, and he'll manage to keep it fresh every single time. And when it's your coverage, when the camera's on you, he'll completely flip his line just to give you a genuine reaction.
Wow.
So to me, James, for the past 3 seasons, he's been like a mentor to me. He's been teaching me without probably even knowing he's been teaching me.
Yeah, I love your scenes together, I have to say. And I want to commend you big time. Your character, Danny Dixon, is an amazing role model for kids your age and younger, I have to say, because your storyline, it deals with a young boy who is gay, and he's, he comes out to his mom, who is very supportive. I love the way that this show is written, but it's got to be hard on you, because you're not just playing a role here, you're playing a role model. And you had a really, really great season in season 2, where you actually had a kissing scene with another boy. I commend you. What was it like for you to do stuff like that, and also to play this kid and be such a great role model for other kids out there?
You know what? Danny is a role I don't take lightly, because I know a lot of people are afraid to be themselves and afraid to embrace themselves. So I don't take Danny as a role lightly. And even if he could help just one person, I will be extremely thankful, because in 2020, it shouldn't be a big deal. It should be normalized. So I'm happy that DJ Nash, GMG, our entire writer's room are normalizing it and making it a point.
Yeah. Like I say, you did such a great job in this show. So can you give us any teasers for season 3?
Not getting in trouble, I don't know if I can, but much like last season, you got to get your tissues, you got to get your bag of your favorite snacks, because it is going to be an emotional roller coaster of laughs, tears. So
it always is.
Spot on the bed or a comfortable spot on the couch.
Yeah, it always is. I can't wait for it. Well, listen, thank you so much for your time today. Like I said, you are so good in Fatman. I can't wait to see what else you do. I want you to hook up again with your fellow Vancouver actor, Jacob Tremblay. Are you guys buddies? Like, do you hang out? Like, what?
We're pretty close. You know,
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to him since we did Good Boys because we've both been so caught up in
Yes.
doing our own kind of thing. But I'd like to speak to him again. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah. Well, we want to see another something with the two of you. So maybe
The
invite
two
him on to a million
Vancouver
little things. He could be your new pal at school or something.
maybe.
Okay, I'll start writing that episode for you.
Talk to
Chance,
DJ.
I will. I'll tell. Thank you so much for your time today. You're such a pleasure. Like I said, as a fellow Canadian, we are so proud of everything you're doing. Keep up the great work. And I can't wait for everybody to see you in Fatman. You're just amazing in this film. You really, as far as I'm concerned, steal this movie. You're great.
Thank you so much,
You're
Bonnie. You're way too kind.
Oh, please. You're so welcome. Come visit us in Toronto when you get a chance, okay?
I've been wanting to go for a long time.
All right. Take care, Chance. Have a great weekend, okay?
Bonnie.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
your
Have a
time.
fantastic day.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.